Excellent.
Yes. Let me turn down the music here real quick.
Oh, wow. I've been subbed for 35 months.
Yeah?
Yeah. And
I've been doing this a while.
yeah, because our first couple shows, you weren't even an affiliate yet. You were still just a normal schlub.
That's right. Hey, speaking of schlubs, welcome, Cajun. Walk in on just a little bit of that. You're talking right now. There you are.
I walked in on laughing. I missed the initial laughter.
Oh, I said something about schlubs. And then Lumi's like, oh, speaking of schlubs.
Hey, I'm schlubtastic.
Yeah. Now,
What's happening?
Raina might be a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Little bit
she is probably
happy?
going to go pick up her kid.
Okay.
Oh, the
That's-
nugget.
That's fine. You know how it is. Family comes first, regardless. I mean, we can do this anytime.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Well, because they had the Terraria update coming.
oh, what's in the new update?
New pals, new area, and then like some weapons that are like Terraria based, I believe.
Oh, right, the crossover for Pow World.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if I can bring up the actual details here. Let's see.
While you bring up those details, this is the 100th episode. I'm not going to focus much on the news this time. I mean, let's have a good conversation. What have we done over the
we'll have
last
some fun.
what have we done over the last 100 episodes? What was your favorite episode? Things like that. You know, what would we want to do different approaching like 200? You know, whatever. We'll just kind of fill the time at this particular point. Thomas Cat, thank you for the emojis. What is that? Cake, eggs, and banana. I don't know how to decipher that. I'll have to get somebody from a different generation to figure that out.
Oh, banana.
Either way,
There we go.
welcome, Thomas.
I got to change the name of our voice channel. We're not podcasting. Well, yeah, we're podcasting and effecting the mass.
Oh, you're doing Mass Effect? Is this Andromeda? Or is this 3?
No, this is the very first one.
Oh, wow. See, that's probably on the remasters?
The Legendary Edition, yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't think of the words for it. Oh, you're at this part, too. I remember this place. No spoilers here.
So the update don't start actually come out until Wednesday, the 25th. It says in collaboration, Pow World characters explore a dungeon and obtain Terraria weapons, the Terrablade. Also appearing the Eye of Cthulhu and a silhouette that appears to be the final boss, the Moon Lord.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
the animation style.
My game?
What's that?
Sorry, go ahead. No, continue.
Like I said, the animated style for the trailer, like they need to hire these people and make an entire anime because that is freaking cute, adorable, and Cthulhu's is a freaking nightmare in this thing. Oh my god. So yes, it's gonna be. There's new pals apparently. There's a lot of new pals, including a Cthulhu-themed gothic octopus lady. That's not gonna have any Rule 34 at all. Yeah, Wednesday. It's gonna be a fun day. I'm all for it.
Nice.
Especially since they seem to be gaining more and more momentum on Nintendo, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, no, this it's not looking too good. That's
Get
for
fucked.
sure. Pretty much. I know that you were saying something about Donkey Kong, whatever that's supposed to be.
Yes, as much as I hate the fact that Nintendo is such a bunch of dickbags, my son, if those of y'all don't know, the Nordling has been very adamant about getting the Switch 2 to the point where he has been saving his money and working little side hustles to get cash to save up for his own Switch 2, which he bought on opening day with Mario Kart World. But having said that, even before he got the Switch, the one thing that really drew him to it was the new Donkey Kong game. When he saw the trailer for the Nintendo Direct, that was the only thing, and Lumi, when I say the only thing, I mean the only thing he talked about for a week straight about that dead gum trailer. And theory crafting and what could happen and is it going to be the best 3D platformer that Nintendo's ever come out? Like, he is like starstruck with Donkey Kong. I don't know what happened, when it happened, but he's always just been a Donkey Kong stan. And this game is just reigniting those flames. And it comes out July, what's today? July 17th, I believe. So about 3 weeks, 3 weeks away. So he is working hard and earning those extra few dollars to be able to buy that as well, because I am not paying for it directly. He's going to have to earn that shit as he did for the Switch. That being said, game looks fucking fantastic. I hate to admit it, the game looks freaking so much fun. Like I know I'm angry. I'm angry at how Nintendo's doing their business and this whole breaking of systems, and the fact that Nintendo Switch 2 is actually did not sell that well, believe it or not, because of the bad press. Get fucked times 2. The developers of the game put their whole Donkey Kong ass into this game. It looks fantastic. The addition of the features in the game from the trailer look amazing. The transformations look great. The full on, you can literally go anywhere and Donkey Kong destroy everything you walk across. It's a game designed for people who unga bunga like me. It's my kind of freaking game, and I hate that I like it because of who it's developed by. But I'm gonna play that bitch.
Yeah.
I don't have to pay for it because he's paying for it, so I get to play it basically for free. But I'm gonna play that bitch. It looks like a great game. It's one of the only games that I was even remotely excited about for the Switch 2. Well, that game, and of course, I curiosities about Legends ZA coming out at the end of the year, which is probably the only game that I will put any money in, just because.
Yeah.
I'm Pokemon. I mean, you know me.
This is true. The only thing you're handicapped by is availability of the Switch 2. So hopefully school starts soon.
I can just look at him and say, "You got school today? I'm gonna take good care of your Switch, bud. I promise it will be fully charged when you get back. I swear." But yeah, it's interesting. But there's just been, like, I've seen articles about people's Switches coming out the box with Joy-Con drift. The funniest article that I read was, I know I haven't been here for a while, you probably already talked about it, was, I think I was actually here in one of our Targets, where the pre-order Target, the employees actually stapled the tickets to the Switch box.
Yeah.
And actually damaged the Switch screens in the process.
Yeah, I think we touched on that like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I remember I was absent. I was not anywhere. I vanished from the face of the planet for a couple of weeks. But yeah, when I read that, I was like, first of all, I have mad retail workers. I used to work at Target. I used to be there. I understand the stress and the struggle. But at the same time, common sense is a superpower. Like, how you gonna staple directly into electronic? Come on now. There's a roll of tape within 5 feet of you at any given time in Target. Either behind the counter, in the back, on you. Well, staples.
I mean, it's all strategic. I mean, if they staple the stupid receipt direct center of the box, like, that's just not thinking. But like in some of the structure points, like in the corners, along the edge, that makes a lot more sense, because at that point you're aiming for packaging as opposed to the actual product. Because after all, everything comes packed in some sort of styrofoam or corrugated cardboard that's been recycled, and just to suspend the system to prevent shock, things like that. So it makes a lot of sense in my head, but not everybody thinks that way. It's, oh, staple onto box, no problem, boss.
I'm saying, zug.
Job's done.
Go work.
Yeah.
Go, that's it. Job done.
Yeah, and I think that was isolated to like just very, like a few GameStops, was it? I think. Yeah, it was like
it's very minute.
Yeah, it was a very small percentage, but it was worthy to be like, just for WTF. I think honestly, the outlets blew it out of proportion. While some people were affected, it was also just like, it's not all GameStops, and I mean, I don't know.
It's still at the same time as like, bro, act
mean,
like you got some smarts.
Well, they got to play
Just
the
come on.
game too of like, sensationalism for clicks, and I totally get that, regardless of what the content is.
Right.
And if you're like me, because I don't go through every article, like I think Wednesday, I was like, I need to catch up on articles, and there was about 750 I had to go through. And I'm not going to sit there and open each one of those up and figure out,
no.
what the content is. I'm going to look at the title and be like, okay, this is worth looking at, and that's why I throw it into the forum. That way I can review it later, or Amy can be like, this is full of shit, or whatever.
As he should.
Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, no, I mean, I don't know, it's been a wild ride the last 3 years. We've had a lot of growth. Not a whole lot of changes except for like how we do everything. It's more of a conversation now than it was in the beginning, where I was going to have it all structured, and I'm like, no, that's bullshit. We're not going to do that. So
yeah, there was way too many moving parts for it to be structured between the barcode, the Cajun, and the crit. It was just like you brought in 3 chaotic energies, and you thought, I'm gonna try to surround this with structure. And we all looked at you and were like, hey,
chaos is structure.
That's it. And it's been a great. We're gonna reminisce when the show actually starts, but it's been a great ride. Like, there's been shows where we all 4 of us have equal opinions on things. We've had shows where Amy enters rage mode, and then that's just it for the next 45 minutes.
Those are some of my favorites, by the way.
Hey, we've had situations when it's on me too. I've had my nerd rages and my Nord smashes too, and we've had our crits too. We've had situations where crit just goes off. So, Lumi has to sit there and he has to segue when to bring us back, when to let us roll. Like without Lumi, we would just be chasing rabbits 24/7.
It's a controlled chaos.
That's it. It's corralling cats. That's basically what it is, and you do a great job
Absolutely.
of it. We would have it no other way.
Oh yeah. So, yeah.
We've even had crit rants over this time period as well.
Oh yeah. Well, take 2 weeks ago when I was like, well, crap, everybody's busy. I guess I'm solo casting tonight, and Crit showed up. And was just like, hey, not only is it Pride Month, it's also Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Like, oh, to tell. And we had a good conversation for almost an entire hour, and asking questions, and and I even relayed some of my experience with some of that and everything else. Like, it was a lot of fun. Like, that's just how dynamic we are. We're all
at any given time, somebody could step up and have like, oh, check out this conversation, and it just sparks a wildfire between the 4 of us. Mm-hmm. And it's amazing, and I love it.
Yeah, no, we've had some slow growth over the last 3 years, and that's just the way it is. It is a podcast. It's not meant to take off immediately. And like I said, we're only one team, and we're pretty much doing this out of the kindness of our hearts. It's an escape for us. It allows us to vent and talk to like-minded people, even though it is chaos, which is excellent. And it's been great.
We love it. We love us some chaos. It's like playing Dungeons and Dragons just without the DM.
Oh my god.
It's basically what it is. Speaking of which, I got invited to participate in a little short mini one-shot series with a friend of mine online, and the way he's having us develop our characters, he gave us this little spreadsheet, which is basically taking a level 3 character, every single class, race, or anything you can think of, and putting it into a blender, and you just pick what you want and make that your character in a Borderlands style situation. I'm like, I could have a barbarian with rage that can use wild magic when he gets angry, and then still be able to move fast like a monk. I'm down.
That's kind of like it's kind of like that Baldur's Gate 3 run we were talking about doing, where you were going to play a barbarian, I was going to play a bonk.
Yes. The Bonk brothers. We still need to do that. Now that it's fully released and has all the other subclasses, it is prime. It is prime time.
It is. We'll have to schedule some time for it. We've both been busy in our own lives. So.
Oh, dude, it's been crazy. Like today, I was supposed to leave work at 1:32. No, I didn't leave until like almost 3:30. Like, these people down here be. But you know what? job security, I guess.
It is. Speaking of job security, I have to run an ad, so our podcast is ad-free for everyone.
Woo!
So,
Yay.
for the next 3 minutes, enjoy the Tide Pods. If you're subscribed, enjoy the conversation. We won't start without you, we promise.
Delicious. Yeah, my hyperfixations have been bouncing back and forth between games. Now that I finally find time to sit down and play them, it goes between Satisfactory because I still want to get good at that game, to Pow World.
Well, keep in mind, I think I'm going to end up. I got to get back into streaming again, and I might be. And as long as you're on my Steam list, you can actually join my game, help out. But whenever I'm going to be playing Satisfactory and you see me in the broadcasting room, please feel free to join in. We can go rock out some Satisfactory. I can show you some things. And I plan on cutting up all that stuff and throwing it up on YouTube anyway. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love Satisfactory and figuring stuff out, and I can do that for hours, unfortunately. You know, where you get little notifications on the side like, you've been playing for 6 hours. Fix-It recommends taking a break, or whatever it is.
Go get you some food. Stand up. Don't go too long. Need you.
I've sacked the rice. I mean, sacrificed. Oh, and the game crashed.
Oh.
Yeah, fuck
no.
Stream has ended. Here, let me transition before it, like... There you go.
Oh, wait, no, I have a sound effect for that, too. Somewhere. I have a sad trombone here. I thought I did. Aw, this is even worse. Well, there it is.
There you go.
Thanks, EA.
You fail again.
Yeah.
Actually, I think
So
BioWare was made. I think not BioShock. Mass Effect, the original, was pre-EA acquisition, if I remember correctly.
Was it?
I think so, because eventually we got 2 and 3, and those were under the EA banner. I don't know. Right now, as it stands, I'm playing the
Oh my god.
remasters.
I have to do this entire thing again. Fucking hell.
Ooh. Yeah, and that shows the age. No autosave. It's just like, good luck.
Well, it's not that bad. It's a pretty quick fight, but it's just more annoying than anything.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, we got 40 seconds. You need to get up, refresh a drink, go to the restroom. By all means, go for it. I should be good, I think. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go empty the bladder. I'll be back.
Huh. Who knew that explosive rounds were so effective?
Yeah, I did. Dingo, boom.
Yeehaw. Alright. I gotta do this. Gotta run over here, quick save it. Go over here, collect the stuff out of the box. Give the stuff from the box to Rack. Where's the Punisher?
That feeling when your friend asks you what year you graduate from high school, and then when you tell them, they go, "God dang, you're old."
Oh,
Like, get off my lawn, kid.
get off my lawn! Yeah. I hate how well I can do that.
That was the
Good doodle do.
hey,
Hello,
what's that,
my
kid?
dear.
Yeah.
What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do?
What it do, baby boo?
Not much, Buttercup. We just living life.
So, Nord,
Yeah.
do you see that you kind of stand out in Discord?
What you mean?
No, he hasn't done it.
I know. Lumi told me about it, but I didn't get around to doing it yet. Let me see. How do fix?
Oh. Oh.
Tell me how do fix.
I forgot there was a button to claim it.
Yeah.
I see
When
event
you go
details.
if you go to your profile,
Profile.
and you edit your profile, the main profile, you can change
Here.
your server tag at the bottom.
Main profile. Please go to my profile. Thank you.
There's also the option of just going to the server banner at the top. If you click on it, there's a little button there that says server tag. Click on it, and it brings up all your dialogues.
Oh, I did not know that.
Where is it? I'm sorry, I'm looking.
Oh, well, here. What's the best way to do this?
I literally have Discord like on my tall screen right now.
Okay.
I'm looking.
Okay. So on the left-hand side where you got like server guide, events, and so forth and so on, at the top where it says the UDP broadcast and it says community server with a little down arrow, if you click on that, there is two options. One is server boost and the next one is server tag. If you click on the server tag,
adopt tag.
There you go.
Da 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 da! I am now one of the crew officially.
Yay!
Let me
One of us.
go ahead and cut off the music here. There's a few things I do want to touch on when we start, but other than that, we'll just reminisce, figure out what we've been doing.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, I've become old. All right, here we go. Well,
Did you hear that conversation earlier?
Oh yeah, I did. Well, I don't think you understand. Like hanging out over at Cosmo's World with his crew, they don't realize like I'm 4 years away from 50. So when I say it like that, it makes me sound really old. I'm 46, but still, like, it's something.
Sir, we don't get older. We just level up.
But yeah, no, that's all right. Yeah, I think B keeps calling me the wise old man of the server. I'm like, oh well, okay. I am both of those things, I guess.
I mean, to be fair, you did honor the moniker of the Beard Wizard for years, so it kind of just goes in hand.
I did. You can't see it. I'm toasting to Mr. Broombody, who's not here with us, but
Yeah,
he was here for the first 2 episodes.
he was.
Yep.
His mark has been left.
Indeed. But yeah, let me see here. Where's my UBS? Hello, UBS.